Oh my goodness. Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is Collective Coffee. Obviously, we're speaking on what's going on in Palestine. I just woke up, so I haven't gotten too much information, but I started making a video yesterday and decided not to. But I'm not seeing people on Instagram talk about this. So I don't know if only people on TikTok are getting this information. I'm trying to share on different platforms what's going on. The Palestinians are being genocided. The Israel IDF started their ground invasion last night. There were 2 UN buildings at least that had like supplies for humanitarian aid that got bombed by Israel. Yesterday is really, well, there's a time date change, so maybe like a day and a half ago, Israel dropped flyers from the sky, like out of a plane, like flyers, like paper, telling everybody to get the fuck out, telling them where to go, telling folks in the north of Gaza Strip to go south towards Egypt. They had already blown up the Egyptian border to Palestine a few days ago. There are folks in Egypt that are walking with like big gallons of water on their back to the border to give supplies to Palestine. Israel poured cement in the Palestinians' water supply. There's over 600 children that have been killed. Sean King is doing a remarkably good job of sharing information. Much to my surprise, yes. There are, if you can watch it, please do. It's important to see dead, lifeless babies, because that's going to extract some sort of emotion from you, hopefully. An emotion of empathy, and you need to work through that emotion in order to take a stand, which we all need to be doing right now. Now, the interesting thing is, you good? This one's almost ready. It's breakfast time. Sorry, friends, hang on. I gotta make these pancakes. I just saw someone on TikTok say that, Czechoslovakia, and Lebanon and Syria, and I don't know the accuracy of the statement because obviously Western media is not covering anything that is going on accurately. But there are other forces pulling in to Palestine at this point to support with the Israeli attacks. I saw yesterday that over 45 entire bloodlines, meaning grandparents, great-grandparents, children, aunts, uncles, entire branches of family trees, 45. I saw 45 in the morning, and then later I saw the number 75. I'm sure that number just continues to rise. Again, the 600 children was yesterday. I'm sure that number is much larger. And again, the rubble that they're going through, not everybody is accounted for, much like what we saw in Maui. So the numbers, take it with a grain of salt. Know that however many people are in Palestine being killed or it's nowhere near the reason, the amount of casualties that Israel faced. So, okay. There are people still on the ground in Palestine able to record and share what's going on. I highly encourage you to check out Free Palestine, any of the hashtags associated with this, because you need to watch this. And the entire world is standing up for Palestine, and then here in America, there was a domestic white supremacist terrorist that killed a 6-year-old Muslim boy yesterday or the day before. So that's how Americans are responding versus France. I shared it on my Instagram. Belgium, everybody, even within NATO, the citizens are taking to the streets demanding that this stop. I don't know. I hate the fact that Americans are so apathetic, and they've got this like 24 to 72 hour consciousness availability in which we can think about the same thing and then it's on to the next, right? And that on to the next is usually something within pop culture. That's a fucking problem. And the thing is that you're just feeding the machine. You are an existing part of this machine. And unless you take a stand, remember the guilty conscience video we put on yesterday? You're gonna be having a lot of internal conflict and karma if you don't stand up for human rights. I don't understand. But, not me. It doesn't affect me. Total fucking American bullshit. This is a genocide. I'm calling on white people specifically to stand the fuck up for what is right. Don't be afraid to side with Palestine. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? You already can't afford your groceries and your rent. You're not living your American dream that was promised to you. What the fuck are you afraid of for standing up? What are they gonna do to you? Nothing. You need to stand up, especially if you're white. Israel is not gonna do anything for you. Get the fuck out of here with that. Pay attention to what's happening. Get your ass on TikTok. Shit is escalating, and America is hated. Y'all need to understand, America is fucking hated. Our government has made some bad decisions since its inception, okay? You are not someone that the rest of the world looks up to. I need you to understand that. White Americans, y'all need to pick the right side of history on this one. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in my friends, my family. I'm disappointed in people that I am acquaintances with, people that I respected and followed for not saying a goddamn thing about what's going on. Y'all don't, come on, y'all.